Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Так. Кстати, тут еще есть Сэм Лейк. Сэм Лейк. Какой крутой.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. The lake is connected to Nightingale.
Так, направо нужно теперь нажать. Понятно.
Let's take a look down the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, I'll just wait here.
Ты какой-то странный хер, знаешь, охранник. Ну ладно, хер с тобой. Потом я тебя в любом случае убью.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by his witnesses, the Hoofers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Что какая-то херня тут. Очень странно. Крайне странно. Происходит какая-то параша. Так. Какие-то следы. Лавочку забыли прикрепить. Ну ладно. Так, это что-то можно найти, нет? Ладно, хрен с ним. А ну-ка. Может, картина, не? Да не. Ну окей, ладно. Закроем свою дверку. Пошли, Сэм Лейк. Так. Что за херня? И как его включить?
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You
Как
need to
включить
get out
фонарик?
more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Опа.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Лист бумаги.
Their feet. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Какая-то херня. Ну ладно.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of story. Killer left him a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Что за херня?
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not?
Что за нах?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale.
Что за херня? Это типа тот самый писатель или что? Что это сейчас было?
Or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Понятно.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Понятно. Ничего не понятно. Так, страница... О, рукописи. Что за херня?
We found a
Страница.
page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Отсылка на Сэма Лейка, потому что Сэм Лейк любит кофе.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff?
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Man, it is sweaty in these suits, isn't it? Charlene, are you as uncomfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. Swamp Ass City.
Ugh. Change of topic, please.
Просто гениальный логотип для кофе. Гениально просто. Охренеть.
It's 10% off all your coffee-themed purchases from the gift shop. Get your thermoses ready for winter. I could use a thermos right now. Drank too much.
Whew. You and me both, brother.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Hi!
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my... I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
Oh dear.
This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really. It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. Happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Any interesting guests lately? Any good finds? Still, put someone left to grab a surprise under their bed? They're nuts. So, that's what all that screaming was about? Either that, or the couple under.
can't force it open.
Seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded, but I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain. That definitely seems to be on. Menu. How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest? No. Well,
It's not opening.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded, but I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they have one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had. I can't get through this.
when you guys said nothing ever happens in this town, you weren't kidding.
Not on the surface, at least.
Or in the public eye. Okay, I'm gonna get back to that one later for sure.
Так. Major Setter won't roll over on he is Setter for Maur, блядь. Понятно. Что-то тут голосование за мэра, походу. Так. Что тут еще есть? Дрен, Tools and Hardware. Понятно. Hardware. Так. Гидрант.
That mystery business of yours going. We missed you at trivia night.
You did.
Stop avoiding
Понятно. Вашингтон. Брайт Фоллс, шериф. Так. Надо с ними ВСП. Так. Дальше. Дирист. 81 СТ. 81, короче. Так. 81, может, это какой-то знак, не знаю. Здрасте. Ты можешь мне что-нибудь сказать? Может, хотя бы кофе даже, не? Ладно, хер с тобой. О, цветочки. Одуванчики, что ли? Да не одуванчики. Не одуванчики. Так. Банк из понятно. Какие-то тут, правда, отражения слегка странные. Ну ладно, хер с ними. Но глаза мозолят. Ну, что тут пасхалки, если не знаю. Почему у него какие-то пластмассовые? Или они железные, типа эти фары, я не знаю, странные, ну ладно. Не, ну по сравнению с Макс Пейном 2, это в разы красивее. В плане графики, конечно. Что это все было? Это где? На природе. Ну ладно. Я уже обрадовался. Так, Green Tools Hardware. Что-то какая-то херня, ну ладно. Опа, может я тут что-то могу сделать? Да нет, не могу. Так. Ничего, мне получается глок есть. Поместить. И как мне его взять? У меня типа один слот. Ага. Или не один. Подвинуть. Что-то какая-то... Я не понимаю. Я его не могу взять. Ну ладно. Странно. Очень странно. Ну ладно. Пускай тогда будет в нескольких местах. Вот тут. Так. Дальше. Excellent Life West for your fishing body. О, какая наркомания. О, это что тут? Джек Рассел, собачка. Excellent Life West for your fishing body. Угу. Employment 2012. Интересно, а тут в целом телефоны есть или нет? Может, я могу позвонить куда-то? Фри. Картошка фри, что ли? Так, ладно. Опа, что ты тут читаешь? Нихера себе, ты, конечно, фокусник. Мне бы так уметь. А ну-ка, переверни еще раз. Слабо? Охренеть. Closed. Понятно. Идем дальше. Так. А ну-ка, можешь, если могу что-то сделать. Где мне искать эту долбанную, как ее, закусочную? Нужно искать закусочную, короче, я так понимаю. Потому что мне так сказали. Допросите свидетелей из закусочной. Цели 1. Так. 8:30, 5:30. Ну, понятно. Так, идем дальше. То же самое, опять как какой-то круг. Или это монетка, что это, не знаю. И почему-то у него в пальце этот шуруп. Ну да ладно. Неважно. Так, шуруп в пальце в этом городе, видимо, приветствуется. Where history meets hospitality. Otherwood. Place Lodge. И где эта закусочная? Неужели эта штука и есть закусочная? А ну-ка. Ща посмотрим. Так, ну это я уже смотрел. Вывеску. Что мне еще тут нужно сделать? Что-то я туплю, я не знаю, в этих играх. А ну-ка. Доска зацепок. Сейчас посмотрим. Цели. То же самое. У меня ничего нету. Понятно. Смотрим сюда, тут тоже ничего нету. Может быть, тут что-то появилось на радио? Да, нет, то же самое все. Так. Опа, там что-то было, что это такое? Не худшая мать. Понятно. Буду знать. Так. Досье. Какой же ты геморрой. А если направо? Ой, это еще налево. Это точно. Особняк. Охренеть. Вот эта карта прикольная. Может быть, что-то тут в камине есть, я не знаю. Посмотрим сейчас. Камин. Не открывается. И что мне делать? А где, интересно, этот Сэм Лейк? Сэм Лейк куда-то пропал, ну ладно. Что мне нужно поискать-то? Картины какие-то. Странные довольно-таки. Какой-то чувак с оленем на лодке. Это тоже не открывается. Да ну не может быть то, что тут какая-то херня не спрятана. Сейчас мы тогда ее поищем. Тут по-любому что-то есть такое спрятанное. Так. Нет, получается, тут я уже все обрызгал. Может быть, радио можно включить, нет? Никак, что ли? FBI. Телефон нет, ничего не работает. Может, что-то, не знаю, на потолке я упускаю или что? Или, может быть, в ванной? Хотя тут смотреть нечего. Какая-то странная шняга, конечно. Так, закрывай дверь. Я ж приличный человек. Привычки у меня хорошие. Закрываем всегда двери. Чтобы оттуда к нам не полезли монстры. 101, 104, 105, 108. Что это значит вообще? Ну где мне искать эту закусочную? Я что-то не понимаю. Похоже на то. Похоже на то. Закусочная. Ну вот она. И как мне их допросить? Что мне нужно с ними сделать? Фонариком, что ли, в лицо посветить? Нет? Капец, какая ты, конечно, седая в свои 20 лет. Ладно. Это не ты виновата, а те, кто сделали такую графику и, в принципе, такое отражение. Поэтому, ладно, я тебя прощаю на этот раз. Так. Понятно, тут какие-то психопаты. Идем дальше. Еще один психопат, напоминающий того чувака, который всеми руками что-то показывает. Ну ладно. Может быть, тут что-то есть. Что-то я потерялся, походу. Где закусочная? Скажи мне, родной. Какой ты красивая, капец. Ладно. Идем сюда опять. Тут ничего не видим. А, нет, подожди. А, закрыто. Блин. Что тогда делать? Странно.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Hello.
Rest easy, buddy. I need something to force this open.
These rural types can be.
Hey, how's it going?
can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Hey, how you doing?
Так. Так.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down. The Cult of the Tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why? So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Who else to keep this city clean if not I? Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Nope. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Охереть.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Охереть. Жесть. Да есть у тебя оружие. У тебя есть пистолет, блядь. Да где патроны? Да ёб твою. Ой-ой. Да чё за нахер? Понятно.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Сейчас достану. Все, трындец начался.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Что за щелкунчик? Покажи мне щелкунчик.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon.
А чё, Сэм Лейк умер, что ли? А где Сэм Лейк? Чё это херня?
Can't be opened on this side. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Да ёб твою мать, блядь. Какой-то щелкунчик, блядь.
He's coming. Need to be in the light.
Молодец. Какой нахрен щелкунчик? Да опять. Да.
Can't be opened on this side. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Щелкунчик, щелк, щелк, щелк.
My gun's out in the hall. He's coming. Need...
Coffee thermos. From darkness. Waiting for her. A monster.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go! Vanished.
Since I fell down this rabbit hole, I love you so, but I had to go to find something of my own. I see their pattern on my mind, anxious designs of the darkest kind, piece together. Cruelest blue to paint a portrait to capture. I was gathering through the night. I see what's coming into the light. My eyes to see what's inside. Neither behind the smile. Follow you into the dark. Follow you into the dark. Follow you into the dark. Follow you into the dark, 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 dark. Follow you into the dark. Follow you into the dark, dark, dark. Follow you into the dark. Follow you into the dark, 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 dark. Follow the deer to follow the hawk. I'm fighting to save my legs from now. I cannot feel right by my side, even in this place inside my mind. I see patterns in my mind, anxious designs of the darkest kind. Piece together, cruelest blue portrait to capture you. Calling secrets from your crystal heart. Shape my story, tell every page apart. Disciples from your left to right. Burn away the shadows and strike us apart. Follow you to the dark. Follow you to the dark, dark, dark. Follow you to the dark. Follow you to the dark, 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 dark. Follow you to the dark. Follow you to the dark, dark, dark. Follow you to the dark. Follow you to the dark, dark,
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Right, Mulligan? No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
I can't force it open. Can't be opened on this side. need bolt cutters. I can't get through this. It's not opening.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, also. Bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskelabotic, best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am.
It doesn't budge.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot? sit here and stew for a while. Think about your life choices, buddy. Is it really worth this?
It won't open. Must be locked from the other side. Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case? Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been rung yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Welcome back, and boy, do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis family beef jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right, our favorite.
Hello.
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
Welcome back, and boy, do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis Family Beef Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right, our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki. I handed out samples here at the Valhalla Nursing Home and thought I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh, dear. You know, when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No. Lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers. You're allowed up to 4 crackers, but I only take 1 unless I have a glass of cranberry juice. They ran out of cranberry juice at breakfast, which is at 7. I didn't take the oatmeal today because it makes me gassy before cribbage, and I can't
So you didn't try the jerky. Got it. Well, that's too bad, Donna. Their new teriyaki flavor sure does hit the spot.
They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu. Dinner's at 5, but we all know the salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo. And who needs all that spice?
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit flavor.
Who? Is that Tapio? How are you on the line?
I couldn't end the call.
You've been on the phone this entire time?
Yes, and I hate teriyaki.
Well, it's delicious on jerky. So, let's give a big thank you to Wendy Davis for these samples.
Wendy? No, that can't be right. Wendy went missing in 2010. I heard she's dead.
No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky.
Wendy Davis. That's the dead one. She's dead.
Right. Well, that's our time. Remember to keep your coffee warm and your chin up because that sunshine's right around the corner. Pat Maine, signing off. Right. Well, that's our time. Sunshine's right around the corner, so I'll leave you with this sunny little ditty to carry you through the day. Pat Maine, signing off. Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.